Audrey Mascarenhas, and I'm President and CEO of Questor Technology. Questor focuses on providing solutions to create value from waste. We do it through our combustion equipment to reduce emissions. We do it through our waste heat to power conversion to improve efficiency. And with data, we can help our clients demonstrate to communities, their shareholders, and the regulator that they are in compliance. Questor has been solving the world's biggest problem cost effectively for over 25 years. We help our clients to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and improve the energy efficiency of their operations. With a 25-year proven track record and a senior team with over 100 years of experience, we are a global leader who is considered best in class. Our 99.99% combustion efficiency is considered best in class and has been ISO verified with ISO 14034, which is an environmental technology verification. We're the first company globally to achieve this designation. Our superior equipment is reliable, requires minimal maintenance, and the performance is recognized by the regulators. We provide solutions to many industries like agriculture, food processing, landfills, biogas, wastewater treatment. We can then take the waste heat we generate and other waste heat from industrial operations and convert that using our organic Rankine cycle technology through our subsidiary ClearPower to generate heat in the range of 50 kilowatts all the way to 1.5 megawatts. And with data monitoring, we can help our clients demonstrate to their various stakeholders that they are in compliance and they have significantly reduced their greenhouse gas emissions. When we look at creating value from waste, in the combustion side, our high efficiency allows us to guarantee that the only emissions coming from the top of our stack is CO2 and water. With that waste heat, we can generate power, as I mentioned before, but we can also use that waste heat to treat water. Many people think about water treatment as taking the impurities out of the water. Because we have an abundance of waste heat, we're able to take that heat and remove the water from the impurities so that you only have to handle less than 15% of the total volume. The water that we remove can be condensed and reused or allowed to stay in the ecosystem so that it is a much more sustainable way of dealing with wastewater. If you look at the opportunities and the problems that we're solving for our clients, the first one, of course, is emission reduction, whether it's through regulation or a push from community or commitments companies have made to get to net zero. The second area that we help our clients with is getting community acceptance and supporting them in their ESG initiatives. And you can see from this picture that we have a unit in the middle of a playground in Colorado. The third reason that our clients look to us is to help them reduce costs and to provide a safe way to deal with waste gas. And what you're seeing there is 3 large units at a rail car loading facility. And then finally, one of the key opportunities to help us reduce emissions is to improve our energy efficiency. So we can take a multitude of heat sources that are currently wasted and convert them to power so that the site can be self-sufficient, eliminate diesel power generation if it's not near the grid, or stop pulling power off the grid to generate their own energy. I mentioned before that we had received ISO certification And what you can see on this slide is a selection of tests that were done by one of our clients, which shows that we have 100% efficiency. With best practices for some large companies who require their staff to use our equipment when dealing with emissions. So for example, Dominion has us in their D-High spec because for their field guys, this was the first time they had a unit that worked so well that you press the button to start it, and that was the last time you had to touch it. This is a quick example for our client Dominion. What we've done there is integrated our technology with theirs to reduce the footprint, significantly reduce costs, improve safety, but most importantly, guarantees zero harmful emissions. Sometimes we're involved in providing a solution for the entire site to make sure that there's no flaring or venting or harmful pollutants on site. And it would cover off emergencies, maintenance, and day-to-day. And so here you see one of our large units, and we've helped our client here get to a zero emission site. Finally, we also have equipment that we have made portable with a patented hydraulic trailer, which allows us to easily move these units and set them up in less than 10 minutes. The trailer can then detach from the unit, leave, and when we're ready to move this unit, the trailer can come back and reattach it. We've reduced crane and picker costs and of course improved safety at site. In the energy efficiency space, we have technology that allows us to generate power from a multitude of waste heat sources. So the waste heat can come from our combustion equipment. It can come from industrial operations where we recover the heat, eliminate cooling towers. And then finally, it's in combination with a turbine to improve the efficiency of a turbine. And in this case, you've got an example where we've got a 3.5 megawatt turbine, and partnering it with our 1.5 megawatt organic Rankine cycle power plant, we're able to generate about 5 megawatts of power. This is just a quick example at a biodigester in agriculture where we're picking up waste, and the biogas that's generated from this waste is combusted and turned into power for that site. The beauty of looking at waste heat to power is it also has zero emissions, just like solar and wind. The footprint is small, it's reliable, it isn't dependent on the wind and the sun. The battery is very simple, it's a water tank, and we don't need any rare earth minerals. Finally, as I mentioned, data gives us transparency, and it allows our clients to monetize the carbon offsets they generate for trading. And there is a very strong carbon trading market, but in addition, it allows them to guarantee to their clients that they are providing the lowest carbon molecule, in other words, the cleanest energy possible, because they've dealt with emissions by using technology. And we monitor all of these units around the world from our Emissions Excellence Center in Calgary. The last item that I would like to touch on is there is a lot of interest in ensuring that we are all meeting our commitments on reducing emissions to deal with the climate change issue. There is a lot of discussion on ESG, and these two examples show how you can create the win-win with communities. So the first picture, of course, is in Calgary, and you can see the snow on the ground. But there we're helping our client who is distributing gas to the homes. We're helping them do maintenance without raising concerns for the community. The letter to the left-hand side is a thank you letter from the community. And I must say, it isn't often that communities write thank you letters. But by deploying technology and dealing with their concerns, it creates an opportunity to do that. What we're seeking today, and I thank you for listening to the story about Questor, but we're seeking strategic clients who we can support in their ESG goals. We're looking for strategic alliances. We would like to have a base in Taiwan to expand into the Asia Pacific area. We're looking for sales support globally, fabrication to serve our Asia market, and finally partnerships. So if you're interested in partnering with us or interested in our technology, please feel free to contact me, and my contact details are on this slide. I thank you for your attention. Thank you.